Hello and welcome back to my comic reviews. This week's comic is Action Zone. Before we dive into this comic, because this is a new YouTube channel where I'm doing comic reviews, I just want to touch base on Skeleton Warriors. Because the reason I seeked out this comic was 100% for the Skeleton Warrior story in this comic. Skeleton Warriors isn't a really well-known comic, and that's why we're gonna do a quick, I did a video on this on my other YouTube channel, but since this is my new place for comic videos, we're gonna just touch it. We're gonna touch it here. Skeleton Warriors was a little gem, a little forgotten gem, a time capsule of the past. I'm looking down at my notes now. Skeleton Warriors is a 4-part comic series and a 13-episode cartoon series created by Landmark Entertainment Group, which originally aired in 1994 on CBS. There were also trading cards and several action figures. The main good characters, like the good guys, are 3 siblings called the Legion of Light. There's Justin Lightstar, aka Prince Lightstar, Joshua Lightstar, aka Grimskull, and Jennifer Steele, aka Talion. Together with their uncle, I'm sure I'm saying this name wrong, but I read it as Yursak, aka Guardian. The main villain is Baron Dark. The story takes place on a fictional distant planet called Luminaria. The conflict of the plot revolves around the need to control the Light Star Crystal, which powers the great city of Lumicity. Baron Dark, the show's main villain, tried to steal the crystal in order to gain control over its incredible power. He only succeeds in obtaining half of the crystal, with the other half being obtained by Prince Lightstar. The half of the crystal that Baron Dark manages to obtain turns him into a living skeleton. It also gives him the power to turn those with evil hearts, only those with evil hearts, into living skeletons for his skeleton army. The Legion of Light gains other fantastic abilities. Lightstar gains the ability to channel energy through his hands, Talion gains the power of flight, and Grimskull transforms into an undead creature similar to Baron, but different. But he also has the power to travel through shadows. Each episode and each comic involves Prince Lightstar and his siblings and Baron Dark attempting to obtain the other half of their respective crystals in order to gain control over the planet. This comic does remind me of Masters of the Universe. It just has really weird touches of Masters of the Universe. A Grimskull is like a wimpier emo, even more emo version of Skeletor. The character dynamic is kind of like Masters of the Universe. Guardian is a lot like Man-at-Arms. There's so much silliness. It's such a silly comic. It's such a the TV show. The show is even better than the comic, but it's terrific. So that is Skeleton Warriors. That's your intro to Skeleton Warriors. And that is why I wanted to get Action Zone. CBS Presents Action Zone #1 is a comic that has a short story of Skeleton Warriors, Wildcats, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in it. The Skeleton Warrior story in this comic was a super fast-paced intro origin story. So it was about Baron Dark manipulating Joshua Lightstar, and this resulted in the 3 siblings and Baron Dark absorbing the crystal's power and it transforming them and them getting the different abilities. Because I already watched the cartoon and I read the comic, I already knew about that, but it was like a really fast-paced, condensed version. So it was fun. It still was fun to like see it, read it, and have the comic. The Wildcats story, the characters in it were Void, Warblade, Zealot, Jacob, Marlowe, Spartan, Grifter, Voodoo, and Maul. The comic opens up with them in a training session. They're called on a mission and they're told, take this archaeologically dug up statue to this scientist. He needs to check into it to see why the bad guys are trying to get it. They do that. They give it to the scientist. Voodoo finds out that the scientist is actually a demonite in disguise as a human. They get the statue back. All's out well that ends well. I didn't find that particularly exciting. Like, it didn't knock my socks off. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle story in this comic was ridiculous in the most epically comic way. The turtles find some kind of alien dimensional technologically portal thingy. Read the comic and tell me you can describe that any better. I would love to hear it. 'Cause you can't. So the turtles find some kind of alien dimensional technologically portal thing. They do, for real. And they end up fighting what I can only best describe as Robotech spacesuit aliens. In the beginning of the fight, they start to become covered in robot space armor of their own until they're completely covered. The turtles are completely covered head to toe in robot space armor. They beat the robot aliens, and then a girl appears, and she tells them of a legend that they just fulfilled a prophecy that unlocks a Matrix suit of space armor that she needed to save her planet. Then they're back home as if nothing happened. So maybe it was just bad pizza that they ate. I actually found the turtles story in this comic, and all these stories are just so short. But I found the turtles story in this comic to be excellent. And the ads are all so nostalgic. They're great ads. Like, part of the experience of reading a physical comic to me is seeing the ads and reading the ads. Because it's just cool. It's like seeing the commercials from when you were a kid. All in all, it was a good comic experience. Is it the greatest comic in the world? No. But it was fun. I enjoyed myself. That's the comic for this week. Thank you for watching. I'll have another comic for you next week. Extra secret bonus material. So this is my action figure Grimskull. I don't know what that is, but you know, he's awesome. Like, he's actually not awesome, but I want him to be. He is not as cool as he looks. He looks so cool. And then this is a Skeleton Warrior new in package. Da-da-da-da. Prince Lightstar. Oh yeah. It would be a shame if we opened this. It's so old. New in package. Oh, don't do it. Don't do it. No. I won't do it. That'd be ridiculous. And then at the top it says they're bad to the bone, because that was like the whole thing. Bad to the bone. Skeleton Warriors, get it? So let's just open this. Let's just open it. So exciting. Oh my god, I think we have a poster. This was in the house of a smoker at some point. Oh my god, it is a poster. Oh, that is so fucking cool. They're bad to the bone. Oh my god. So you have your good guys up here at the top, and then you've got your bad guys down there. And then on the back, it's just, you can choose which one you want. There's the back of a comic option, so you can have either one. That is freaking awesome. And then our actual, oopsies, our actual figure. Alrighty. Here he is. Let's get him out. Wow, he comes with a lot of accessories. So many. I'm sure this sounds terrible. I'm so sorry. Alright. You know what's so funny? In the cartoon, through this skeleton's eyes, that's flat on the action figure. In the cartoon, those are spikes. It's like spikes going through the eyes. So that didn't translate great. So we've got a ginormous gun that I don't think he can even... Can you hold this? Oh, he can hold it. He can hold it. That's awesome. And then we've got... Oh, you do not. Holy shit. They don't make toys like this anymore, guys. It fucking shoots. Oh, that could take out an eye. They just don't trust people. Oh, for good reason. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I cannot wait to show my husband that. Oh my god. And then it comes with like this little computer thingy and it opens up. That's cute. That's not as cool as the working gun though. I hope I can find the ammo because that just shot across my room. Then we got a sword. He can put his sword in his hand. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, actually, they fight. They're brothers, but they fight a lot, so this makes sense. And then we got a teeny weeny baby dagger. You know what's funny, though? That looks so silly compared to the other weapons. The funny thing is, this hand's just going like this. I don't feel like... I'm not sure what we're doing with that, man. Not sure what we're doing. I don't know what we're doing there. Hum, hum, hum. You know, I don't know what goes in that hole. I don't know. Let's find the back of the box and see if I'm missing something. Yeah, no, I don't know. You know what? Doesn't matter. Great toy. Great toy. When I got Grimskull, I didn't get him new in package. This was used. I just thought, there's no way I can afford a new in package one. It turns out, like, I could. Like, you just have to watch. And then I got this guy. Prince Lightstar. Oh my god, does your cape... His cape comes off. His cape comes off. Ugh. Toys were so much cooler back in the day. I just think they were cooler. You would not buy this toy nowadays with a gun that shoots. Anyway, you just wouldn't find. They don't make toys this cool anymore. Actually, they do. They're just so expensive. They're ridiculously expensive. So that's the surprise unboxing of the Skeleton Warrior toy. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll be back again next week with another fun comic video. Bye!